Logan Mead, last year you were one of the most consistent riders. I don't think you got less than 4th place or, throughout the whole entire season. What are you looking forward to this year, and, are you going to make any changes to your program or your equipment?
Appreciate it, thank you. I felt like last year I kept warming up. I started pretty slow, and then as the season progressed, started getting a lot more consistent with the finishes up on the podium. So this is my first year actually coming back without an injury. I feel like the last couple seasons I've coming back from a knee surgery. So it's really nice to have time on the bike. Confidence is high. Looking forward to doing the whole Rockwell Pro Hill Climb Series as well as the entire Motoclimb Super Series. Both those two have a couple overlapping races, so it'll be nice to hit 2 rounds in one weekend. Bikes are running really well. Kind of same thing that Peyton said, if we can make sure the equipment's running every round, I can minimize those one-off weird races and try to make sure the finishes we do well. I know all these guys sitting up here and everybody else here is going to be riding really well, and unfortunately I know there's quite a few that probably won't be making it to the entire series, so try not to have too many spoilers in there, and see if we can just make sure to be consistent every single weekend.
Peyton, coming off your 2023 Great American Championship and winning the Rockwell Series last year. Second.
Series, yeah.
Who was first again? Galagos, the Goose. You was close though. How are you looking to change things up this year and follow up on your performance from last year?
Just keep it a lot more consistent throughout the whole series. Like start of last year, we were learning some new bikes and had some pretty bad finishes in a couple of the classes, and I'm pretty sure that set me back from the championship. I was only a few points off in the overall, and I got like a 25th in Big Sky, and just a bunch of. So I mean, just keep it consistent and just do as good as we can, pretty much.
Ryan Wyatt, coming from Canada. This is your first time here. Thank you very much for making the trek down. You're ProMaster champion in the Rockwell Pro Hill Climb Series last year, and you were also top 5 everywhere else pretty much. So age does not play a factor in this sport, obviously, as we know from Whitlock. What are you looking to improve this year or change things up for this year?
I'll first off say that age does do a factor. I'll let you know every morning, but no, it was a great year last year. Learned a lot. Gonna have to start out a little slower here. We still have snow. This is first time on the bike this week, so it's gonna be slow, but we'll still try to layer down. Going after the Pro Master Championship again, of course, but looking to do really good in the whole series. We'll do the whole Rockwell and Motoclimb, and try to lay down some good stuff.
What's your plan, Logan Cipala, for the 2024 season?
First off, I'm most excited to finally have traction again here at Carnegie. It's been since 2017, I think, that we've had good dirt here, so I cannot wait to race here on some good dirt. And then as far as the rest of the season, I'm going to miss the second round of the Motoclimb Super Series, but I will be at the rest of them, barring any weird things happening. And beyond that, I know I'll be at Sunnyside, Washington in May, and then after that we're a little bit up in the air on what I'm going to do so far. It's been a huge disappointment in my eyes for some of the overlapping hill climbs this year, so not really sure what I want to do or what's going to happen all year. Definitely going to race some US hard enduros for sure, that's on my schedule, and then still hit as many hill climbs as I can where the weekends fall and where everything lands well. As far as racing goes, just still stay consistent. It's going to be super tough because I'm not going to make it to the second round of the Motoclimb Super Series. So I'm not going to have a drop round like some of the other guys will, and it's going to really take being consistent and staying up top at every round now, and you can't throw away any rounds. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. We've got some super good hills on the series this season, and it's going to be a good year for sure.
There is a lot of pressure. I mean, I am the young guy in this group, and I'm trying to keep all these guys riding. They're riding really good, and you have to ride good to be with them. So, for this year, I'll be riding a lot of the American hill climb stuff. I'll be chasing that. I'm going to dabble into some of the Rockwell and Motoclimb stuff. Obviously, do as much as I can. It's nice to get a little bit of a crew together to go traveling. Obviously, it gets expensive, so. I want to really race as much as I can. I have fresh bikes. Tom Iverson built me a super sick CR500. I really can't thank him enough. My 450 is really fresh, thanks to Keith. I'm feeling really good on the bike, so I'll need a good year under my belt, and I finally have a year where I think this is it. And I'm really ready to get this going and to see where the cards play, and it's gonna be a packed year. That's all I'm gonna say.
First race of the year, so nobody really knows where we stack, but feeling really good. I think us riders and spectators are in for a treat. Conditions are going to be absolutely epic today and tomorrow. So it's been a while since the dirt's been this good on the hill, so I'm really looking forward to it, but we got to be able to put it together.
It's going to take a lot of riding during the off season, that's for sure. Logan's an amazing rider, and he's been, I know, training harder than probably most of us. So, fortunately, we don't have a lot of snow here, so we got to put a lot of time in this year, and bikes are running good. And I think that's what it's going to take is somebody to put some good heaters up there for him. He's a bad dude.
My femur knee injury is it's slowly recovering, but I feel like it's going to be one of those ones that it takes me multiple years to fully come back from. I still am struggling to build some muscle in my leg and stuff, and riding motocross track and riding a little bit of hill climb last couple weekends, so it's not been bad, but I've been busy working, so coming out here to honestly just have a good time. I want to get back on my bike, start racing again, and I love coming down here. I know the competition's high, racing against both the Logans, Petey, Jon, Peyton, all of these guys are amazing riders, so coming down here and stacking myself up against them and putting myself back on the line is, I feel like, what I need to do. I got kind of advised that I maybe shouldn't have came here, so I came outside of Carrie's wishes, but I'm coming down to, I'm going to try and race every single thing I can this year again and get back to my racing form. I don't want to sit around anymore. It's too tough to sit and watch these guys battle for wins when I know I'm capable of battling with them, so it's tough to sit and watch it. I love to be out there. I'm a competitive racer, so I just need to get back on my bikes and do everything I can to come out and perform for my sponsors and the fans and show up to every single race I can.